What I want to do then is to draw what I call find the reflection of three dots in a mirrored wall. So I'm going to draw the corner of a room by drawing a horizon line like this, and I'm making a vertical line indicating the intersection of two walls of a room. I'm going to use the right vanishing point to draw the left wall like this. The right vanishing point gives me the left wall, and the left vanishing point will give me the right wall by lining up with the left vanishing point and drawing this wall coming out like this. Now I have three dots out here. I'm going to call them A, B, and C. This is dot A, and this is B. Now C, I'm going to put it in here, but I may have to move it. Frequently I have to move it because too many coincidences. But okay, what we'll do here is find A reflected in, by the way, the mirrored wall is the one on the right. That's the mirrored wall. So let's draw from A to the right vanishing point like this. And I know somewhere along that line I need to repeat that distance to get AA, which will be the reflection of A. Well, one way I can do that is to draw from A to the left vanishing point. And when I do that, I formed a rectangle with the base of that mirrored wall. So let's do this again. Let's make the diagonals as we did previously. And then from the center of those diagonals, let's draw a line to the right vanishing point, thereby producing a halfway point on the surface of the rectangle where it touches the base of the mirror. Now I can see where C is going to be a problem, so I'm going to move it. We'll draw it in again later. But for now, I'm going to draw from this corner right here through that halfway point to get the repeat of A, which I call AA, right here, AA. That's that dot there is AA. We went through here. Okay, now once you've done that, we don't have to do the rectangle thing anymore because you have an object in the mirror that relates to an object outside the mirror, and that makes a handy device for plotting these other things. Let's then draw a line from B to the right vanishing point. Now somewhere on that line we're going to find the reflection of B, which we call BB. And we do it this way, by drawing from A through B till we come to the base of the mirror, and this is a reference point 1. Now this is an example of a reference point that is not on the horizon line. They're frequently on the horizon lines. They're usually used to transfer scale from one parallel line to another. In this case, we're using it to anchor the line from A to B, which we will then carry into the mirror from reference point 1 to AA. What that is, this triangle right here is reflected in the mirror here. So that means B is now double to here. Here's BB. Okay? Now C, I had to move C, so let's reinstate it right here. Here is C. Well, I could see that I'm going to have a problem in doing that. What I'm going to do here is to extend the base of the reflective plane. That is this right wall, which is the reflective plane. I'm going to draw a line from A through C up till it touches that the extended reflective plane, and that gives me reference point 2 right there. Now from reference point 2, draw to AA like that. Oop, left out one thing. I need the line from C. Let's put it in now. I should have drawn this first, but that's okay. So now we've got C repeated by coming through this point to right here. That is CC. So once again, let's say had I drawn the line from C first, then from A through C till I got a reference point back to AA till I met the line from C gives me CC. So now I have AA, BB, CC, which are the reflections of these three dots. Find the reflections of three dots in a mirrored wall.